Native American tribes are suing the Trump administration, saying that they've been largely forgotten in this pandemic and they received federal scraps. They need more to stay safe. Kansas is home to 4 tribes. You can see that they're located here in the northeastern sections of the state. Rural lands which are often out of sight and out of mind. So we sent investigative reporter Angie Racono to the Kickapoo Reservation to learn more.
The Kickapoo tribe now calls Brown County, Kansas home. Like many tribes, theirs is a story of struggle. They were forced from native lands and ended up in a remote section of Kansas. Today they rely on farming and a casino, which now sits empty.
We had to weigh the economics versus the health of our people, and that's a no-brainer. The people are always going to come first.
People over money is what Chairman Lester Randall constantly said on our tour.
We're the only tribe in Kansas that still has coin games.
The Kickapoo Council shut down this casino way before Governor Kelly's order.
Without people here, it's just this very eerie feeling of a lack of energy.
The bingo hall is empty, gamblers are gone. Closing the casino was an easy call, but a bit tricky.
We couldn't even find the keys to lock them. We had to rekey everything.
That's because no one ever thought this 24-hour casino would ever be forced to close. They grabbed a chain and locked up in the meantime. There's no rush to reopen.
Money's not going to help that. We want to keep our people around. I mean, you can always go out there and make money another day, so we're going to protect our people.
Protecting people is where things get tough.
The worst thing about it is the unknown.
No one living on this reservation has tested positive. They shut down the senior center and the schools months ago. This was the first community to declare a state of emergency in Kansas. It just never made the news.
Yeah, you get looked over.
The tribe's chairman understands the chaos of a pandemic. He's mindful of history.
We always get forgotten child.
Oh, here we go. Part of our tour was the museum. 1634.
The European smallpox devastates Native American tribes.
Pandemics have been brutal to Native Americans. Few realize how devastating Spanish flu was for tribes. Scholars call it America's forgotten pandemic. The death rate inside reservations was at least 4 times higher than the rest of the United States.
Yeah, it all affected us.
That's why the Kickapoo Nation took aggressive steps. Concrete blocks outsiders from entering most sections of the reservation. There's no fishing or camping on Kickapoo grounds. Tribal police will ask you to leave. More roadblocks may be added.
This is where we keep most of our stuff.
The chairman has begged for medical supplies through FEMA and other federal channels. The first delivery was stunning. Body bags.
We was hoping to get like the disinfectants, the gloves, the masks, surgical gowns. Instead, they sent us these, and it was just a shocker. These were the first things that showed up. So the disinfectant was one of the last things they sent us.
Have you been around anybody who's been ill?
No. The clinic now has the ability to perform rapid tests for COVID-19 on site.
9 minutes and 49 seconds, and then you'll have your result.
They can also perform antibody tests.
All the tests negative?
Negative so far, correct.
You don't want to be the one to go out there and get sick.
But COVID-19 is out there.
Because it only takes once until it starts trickling all over. And that's what we're afraid of out here, because we're such a small community.
There are big worries, like federal funds, which have not been released yet to tribes. Right now, it's a plan. Reservations know how those plans can go.
We don't want to be left out and be the last ones to get that vaccine.
And there is concern about the future.
Hey, Jenny.
Which brings us to the buffalo.
A lot of people get depressed during these times, especially staying at home all the time and stuff.
The tribe made one special purchase during this pandemic. It's a nod to history.
They have powers of healing, kind of a sense of hope, you know, and at a time like this, it couldn't be any time better.
2 calves have been born. It makes you smile and realize in all of this, there is good ahead. On the Kickapoo Reservation, Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.